Hi, everyone. This is Mackenzie from the Double Donation team, here to talk to you about current matching gift trends. I think that the good news is that the matching gift landscape only continues to grow, which provides a really great opportunity for nonprofits, schools to grow your fundraising through those programs, right? As companies increasingly kind of implement matching gifts to power employee engagement, to show their CSR efforts, right? You do have this increased potential to reach match eligible donors and benefit from their company's program. Of course, though, you might be wondering kind of what those current matching gift trends are exactly. How really is the industry evolving, growing, expanding? And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out a clip from our recent session that spotlighted workplace giving programs so that you can learn a little bit more.
Know a lot of organizations are wondering about the current matching gift landscape. How has that changed since 1954, and what are some recent trends have we seen in the matching gift landscape?
Yeah, that's a great question. Of course, there's been a lot of changes since 1954, right? And so, as other companies really began following suit, I know that we saw a lot of companies kind of setting or specifying these restrictions initially around like which institutions were eligible to receive a match. So, really, what I mean by that is they would create these kind of restricted matching gift programs, meaning maybe they'd only match donations made to educational institutions, but not other nonprofits. Maybe they'd only match to mission aligned nonprofits, something like that. Of course, as we think about that, that kind of limited the ability for employees to support causes that they had the most interest in and maybe cared the most about. And so while those restrictions used to kind of be a norm, and I think something that was kind of like widely accepted and implemented, we have seen kind of this shift to unrestricted matching gift programs growing. And so really what I mean by that, I guess, is that rather than focusing on like specific categories of nonprofits or specific institutions, companies are now also like structuring their programs so that employees can usually match to any registered 501(c)(3) organization or educational institution. Really, that means that employees, donors, they have more choice, they have more agency, and being able to have double kind of the impact on the causes that matter most to them. And so, really, that expanded nonprofit eligibility is kind of the first trend that we've seen and something that I hear talk about a lot. For a concrete example of that, too, I know that Caterpillar, like the construction equipment manufacturer, used to only match donations to higher ed, but they recently kind of expanded to match to donations to all 501(c)(3) organizations. And so that kind of just gives a little bit of proof to what we're seeing there. That's the first trend that I think is really important to think about and exciting to think about too. But kind of in addition to that, we're seeing that in order to encourage monthly giving, encourage participation in those programs, companies are also implementing matching gift programs that can kind of be used in addition. So if an employee uses something like automatic payroll deduction, oftentimes that donation might also be eligible to be matched. And so I just give that example to show that matching is becoming kind of a core component of businesses' corporate giving models, right? Not only because of that increased employee pressure, which of course is that other trend we see, but also because kind of consumers want this, right? There's definitely consumer influence at play. We know that consumers kind of value socially responsible companies. They want these companies to do good, to support kind of good causes. And so companies that kind of prioritize corporate giving, prioritize matching gift programs are oftentimes rewarded by consumers by way of whether that be like increased demand, higher willingness to pay, or something like that. Matching gift programs are becoming more accessible to like small and mid-sized businesses too, which I think is really exciting to think about as you kind of evaluate businesses in your area, right? As we see newer kind of CSR vendors emerge, as we see more companies finding ways to create and manage matching gift programs, there's definitely more matching gift revenue on the table that might be available even kind of in your immediate area. And so I think the bottom line really is that these programs are becoming more common, more open, and kind of more generous too, which again, all is really exciting.